My name is Jared, and today I'm going to be talking to you about ballet and why I chose it to do my research thesis. But let me kind of put it in perspective for you, because you're probably thinking, ballet, well, I know nothing about that. So, we all know about sports, right? We all love sports. Compared to the 61 most common sports, only American football is deemed more physically demanding than being a ballet dancer. So to kind of put it in perspective for you, so for one sport for you, that's ballet to me. I chose ballet because it's my life. Whenever I have a doubt about anything, I go to dance. It helps the way I feel, how I portray emotions, how I listen to music. And it's not just part of my life, it's a part of my family's life as well. The program that I went through, my little sister's going through, and the middle picture is actually my little sister. She's 17, she's about to be a senior in high school. We played Jack and Sally in a ballet that we just did 2 weeks ago. We've both been dancers all our life. It's the first time we've ever shared the stage together. It was the best experience of my life. And it's not just her. My little cousin is following in our footsteps and is going through the program. And also, the whole reason that we're all doing this is because my mom was a dancer. So ballet has always been a huge part of my family's life. So I chose ballet because, one, I'm Italian, and ballet started in Italy, so I chose Italy as my country. I've learned a lot of things with my lit review about Italian ballet. So when I started my research, I thought there was a clear distinction because there's Italian ballet, there's Russian ballet, French, Chinese, Spanish, and I thought, America must have their own form. I want to see how it all started. But as I further do my research, I learned one thing. There was a man named Ernest Cecchetti who created the Italian method of ballet, which started the Italian Renaissance. That method of ballet started with these 5 positions: first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. From there, it branched all over the country. There was a quote that I found in what I'm reading that compared Italian ballet to Italian cuisine. Slowly, it started conquering all the countries, and that's exactly what it did. From Italy, it went to Russia, and is known as Vaganova, went to French, and is known as Balanchine. Eventually, it came to America. And the Americans take everything involving performing arts from other countries. For example, Shakespeare. Huge inspiration on the theater world. We do everything that we do with theater based off his methods. So as I'm doing my research, I'm learning that in America, we don't just use one style. We use all of them. And to kind of compare it for you, one company has a syllabus. Inside that syllabus will be a method of ballet. 9 times out of 10, that method is Cecchetti. To kind of compare it to something that you guys would understand, each sport has their own playbook. Each team has their own playbook. That's how it is in the ballet world. And it's the same with like a college class. One chem class has one syllabus, another chem class has another syllabus. So those are different ways that you can look at it to kind of understand how different it can be from state to state. I started doing some interviews. The first interview I did was through a Facebook group called Dance Teacher Network. This is a group on Facebook that it has about a couple thousand dance teachers from all over the world. So I created a SurveyMonkey and asked them where they're from, what they've trained in, and what they teach. And usually it goes back to either Cecchetti or the Royal Academy of Dance, which has been molded into European styles, but has a foundation in Cecchetti. And then I also was able to do a few interviews with the international students because I want to try to branch my research into different spectrums of dance. So one of the spectrums I want to look into were dance education in the schools. Now my sister and I, we both went to public school. We were lucky enough to have the performing arts program in our schools. But it's not that common to have a performing arts program in public schools. It's typically more prevalent in private schools. With some of the interviews that I did with the international students, they told me that they value the arts. They feel the arts should be held at the same level as math, science, social studies, and reading, which Sir Kenneth Robinson said there's a pyramid, and at the bottom of the pyramid is dance and drama, which many believe that it shouldn't be the case. So now that I've kind of done research and I've learned how much of an influence Italy has had on the ballet world, and as well as American ballet, I want to kind of dive deeper into all the factors of being a dancer. Dance education, Is it in schools? Is it in companies? As well as health to be a dancer. I can attest to this, that being a ballet dancer is the most mentally and physically demanding thing I've ever done. It is stressful, it is tiring. If you want a career in dance, it takes a lot out of you. For females, it requires long hours of practice, constant abuse to their body and health. And we've all heard of dancers having eating disorders. It's a very common thing. I recently just saw a video about an Italian ballet company that holds auditions. To get into the company, you have to be under the age of 12. So 800 12-year-old girls and boys will audition for the company. After hours and hours of auditioning, they cut down to 80. From there, they only take 10. Once you hit 13, there's no hope for you in having a career as a ballet dancer if you don't make it into the company. That's how demanding and how competitive it is to be a professional ballet dancer in a country such as Italy. Now, America, it's more relaxed. There's opportunities everywhere you go. And I chose this because I want to further my career as a dancer. Like I said, it's my life. If I want to have a career as an instructor or even continue my career as a professional dancer, I need to know where it stems from, why I love this. My goal for my research, like I said, is to further understand the different aspects of dance, not only to help myself as a professional or myself as an instructor. The quote I have on the board, I actually combined two quotes. These are my top two favorite quotes. The first one is, dancing is like dreaming with your feet. It is an art and the floor is my canvas. So for some people, basketball or running or football may be their passion, maybe their love. Others it's teaching, others it's reading or writing. To me, this is my life. This will hopefully be my future. And that is why I chose to do my lit review and my research thesis over ballet, comparing it between Italy and America. Oh, yep. These are my sources.